I can't hear.
No, it's not plugged in then.
Talk again.
How you guys doing? Can you hear me now?
No.
No.
Fuck.
Don't think it's not that much of a tragedy. Don't worry.
Talk.
Yeah, right?
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good? All good? All right.
I love the.
He didn't.
It's gonna.
We ready? We on? All right. Hey, welcome to the Artie Quitter podcast. We went through the trouble of getting a theme song, so we missed it yesterday. So, Bob, just hold your microphone up to the air conditioner. That's our theme song. That's all I could. The opening theme. That's all I could afford. And we're gonna change. Just keep, Bob. Keep it there. It's a long song. I want to get a guitar solo. And again, we're going to change the name of the theme song. Right now, the song's called "Blow Me," but that's from a guy on Twitter. I called it "Failure."
Daddy like.
Hang on a second. This is my favorite part. And I get publishing for this song, like Paul Anka with the Tonight Show. And next week, I'm calling it "Disappointment" or "Failed Dreams." 30 more seconds. I think Bocchetti's voice and back is appropriate. Yeah.
No, that sucks.
You know what? This is my theme song. This represents the career trajectory. And I just want you to, as a close to the end of this, Mike, just say into the mic, as if you're leaving me a message. Hi, Artie. I'm ready for the gig Saturday.
Hi, Artie. I'm ready for the gig Saturday.
Okay, that's it. There we go. And that's the theme song, showing us where we're at.
Put on the B side.
It represents what's happened the last 6 years. So, the Artie Quitter podcast. Listen, I want to get it. It's a big full house here today. Bob Levy's here, Joe Matarese, Stacy Pressman, but there's a breaking story. A hurricane's coming, and after Hurricane fucking Sandy, I will commit suicide if this happens, if this gets here. So
you don't worry for nothing, Art.
Here,
And your house is fully fixed.
no, it's fully. I fully got through that hell, and it's going to go through that hell again. And so give one to Twitchels too.
Okay.
Twitchels with Tourette syndrome. You guys will be reading the weather.
Okay.
All right. So Mike, start off
Okay.
and then read a little bit, and then you'll switch off to Twitchels.
Okay.
This is the update now.
Okay, Hurricane Joaquin is forecast to be Category 4. Storm hammers Bahamas, U.S. landfill still possible. Hurricane Joaquin now a strong Category 3, targeting the U.S. East Coast. Hurricane Joaquin is still gaining strength as a Category 3 storm. Thursday, and is now blasting central Bahamas with hurricane force winds, storm surge, flooding, and torrential rain.
All right. So Mike, now go ahead, Twitchels. Go ahead.
Yeah.
The first U.S. landfalling hurricane in 15 months may still occur later this weekend along some part of the East Coast. However, considerable uncertainty remains at this point.
Shoebox.
Should I keep going?
Keep going. Yeah. Then we'll switch off to Mike. You're going to switch.
Okay,
off.
this says right here, the latest. Hurricane Joaquin Center is located about 80 miles southeast. Hold on. Why does it say it twice? Oh, southeast of San Salvador in the central Bahamas.
Okay, Mike, go ahead.
The latest. Hurricane Joaquin Center is located about 80 miles southeast of San Salvador in the central Bahamas. Oh, fuck. I'm reading the same shit here, right?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. That's all right. No one
maximum sustained winds are estimated. Okay. Maximum sustained winds are estimated at 125 miles per hour. The Category 3 hurricane is the Saffir-Simpson hurricane wind scale. Joaquin has undergone rapid intensification and may continue, bringing to Category 4 intensity sometime Thursday. The system is moving slowly to the southwest, and this is expected to continue through Thursday before turning north Friday into Saturday.
Mike, okay, stop real quick. An update on what you're hearing. Hurricane, as Mike says, Joaquin.
Yeah.
I think Joaquin is coming, and after Sandy, this is a major story. So our two weather
experts,
the heads of our weather department, Mike Bocchetti and Twitchels, are giving you this emergency update at the start of the podcast for your own safety. So Twitchels, go ahead, continue.
Head to the store.
Vital information you need to know. This system is moving slowly to the southwest, and this is expected to continue through Thursday before turning north Friday into Saturday. Bobby. Could you stop?
Yeah, keep going.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Hurricane watches and warnings are in effect for a large part of the Bahamas, where life-threatening conditions are expected in some areas. Joaquin may directly or indirectly affect the East Coast late this weekend or early next week, and a landfill is still possible. Moisture and or energy associated with Joaquin could enhance rainfall along the cold front in the northeast late this week.
Okay, wrap it up, Mike. Mike Bocchetti.
Joaquin blasting the central Bahamas. Joaquin Iwal was hammering Sankey to Ackland's Crooked Island and marijuana in the central Bahamas. Is nearing Rum Cay, San Salvador, on Long Island, Bahamas. Flooding from storm surge and torrential rainfall has been documented on Long Island and the Acklands. A weather underground personal weather station in Pitchtown, Crooked Island, reported winds up to 80 miles per hour so far. While a Category 3 hurricane passing close to the islands at a relatively slow speed, perhaps even intensifying the Category 4 status. A catastrophic situation may unfold there with prolonged period of intense.
Okay, Mike, stop. Take it home. Now, you just finished your Twitchels, of course. Twitchels, by the way, keeping in a long line of tradition with weathermen like Sam Champion, is in fact homosexual.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
Right, like Sam Champion, and a good-looking guy. And, of course, for the Artie Lang podcast, has Tourette's. Go ahead. Take us home.
Hurricane warnings continue in a large swath of the Bahamas, and tropical storm warnings. Mama. Are you holding? You're right there. Warnings have been explained to include the Turks and the Caicos. What is that?
That's the funniest moment in the history of radio. Go ahead. Keep going.
Keep going. There's nothing else.
That's it. Okay, wait.
I can read Caicos again. Here we go.
I just want to, for the website, get a picture. All right, is that it?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for updating.
Now I know.
Listen, we're going to get another update later in the show from you guys. Again, Mike Bocchetti. Mike Bocchetti, I think won an Emmy or was at least nominated for an Emmy for our DirecTV show as Best Meteorologist.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the word how to say the name? No, Joaquin.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're not even close, but that's fine.
And he even knows where it came from, where it started.
French.
No, where did it hit? Where did it hit first?
Cuba.
Yeah.
Cuba.
That's how it got its name.
Now, the only thing about this bit is we're going to have a budget for constantly changing that microphone cover.
Yeah. I know.
Because, Mike, I noticed from the side, well, Mike, my God, you were drenching that in spit. Are you aware you're spitting on the mic?
No, I don't know what's going on here.
Hi, Snuggies.
End zone.
Yeah, there's our weatherman talking to Stacy Pressman's cat.
Hi, Snuggies.
Oh, wow.
You talk to a cat?
Yeah, I love Snuggles.
He sends videos every day.
And, of course, Mike's not the gay one sitting there.
Yeah.
Twitch, guys, I want to talk to Twitch. Twitch he's become one of my favorite people in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
You're a good man. How are you?
I'm doing good, brother. I got to tell you, just 3 weeks ago when I was on, that's the very first time I got that in depth in detail.
Yeah, you did. You really let it loose. And I said something as a joke when you were giving me your background. You mentioned that when you were in high school, you did something with a musical or something. And I, as a joke, said, "Well, on top of this, you're also gay," thinking I was joking. And you said, "No, you are gay."
Yeah, I actually thought that you knew that.
No, I didn't. I was just being a homophobic asshole.
That's okay. I like all assholes.
No, I put you. Then I got to. I do think you're a good role model for a lot of people.
He is.
You symbolize strength, right? I mean, you have a boyfriend, right?
No, believe it or not, I'm single. You know.
Most people with good gaydar know that means gay.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Mike's single, too.
Yeah, Mike. How's that front going?
No, I like women. I'm sorry.
No, you said single, not straight. We know you're straight.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Michael, on top of listen, I'm just saying, as a guy, and listen, I'm no ladies killer either, clearly, but On top of all the other things that might be described as a challenge for you, do you think that enormous red sore zit?
Yeah, what
Well,
the?
it happened the other day. What am I
Can we get a
supposed to do?
close up? Get a close up.
No, fuck that. No
for the
close-up
website.
today.
Just for the website. This will help you.
That wasn't from shaving, so don't even fucking say
Mike,
so.
did you eat somebody out and get?
No, I cut myself shaving with this thing.
It's a cut.
That's not a cut. That looks like a
Did
That's
you,
a zit.
did you eat out one of the Manson women on the ranch?
I think he ate
No, I
out
cut myself
Stacy's
shaving,
cat.
Is there anything you...
No,
is there any-
Snuggles is off limits, then. He's my boy. I love that boy.
Wait, what is that? What is that?
No, Snuggles is off limits, then. He's my boy. I love that big boy.
Lewis is looking around for the sound.
That's you, Mike. That's you talking.
No, that's I love that.
That was a tape of you.
That wasn't you.
I can't hear what's going on.
Oh, that's right.
All right, well,
Headphones on.
no, but seriously, just we're happy to have both these here. There's a big. I mean, we're kidding around.
Does Bocchetti?
It's a big weather story, and we'll be covering it.
Mike, are you aware that you have a mullet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that already been talked about?
Yeah, it's a charity thing.
Is that
What is the charity for? What? Not getting laid? Why?
No, fuck off.
Oh, this is the mullet thing.
What's up with
is
the
it?
mullet?
Describe the mullet charity that Stacey came up with again. Well, Stacey, this was your idea.
Yes.
What is it?
What?
Look at Bob's looking at me like I'm nuts.
Well, I mean, I do question this idea. I told you at the beginning.
Well, it was an idea because everyone shaves their head for diseases and stuff. So we were thinking if Mike can do the opposite and grow a mullet for the children's hospital. My friend is.
And how do you make money?
That's what we're trying to
Yeah.
figure out. We haven't
People
figured
pay to laugh at him.
Until people give enough money.
Like he's going to keep growing the mullet.
The further Mike gets away from attractive, is
Hey, look, the
I'm
kid's
super
walking.
attractive.
the harder it gets for
cut
Mike
when
to
we
have
raise the
sexual
goal.
contact.
No, it gets cut when the goal gets raised. That's what happens.
Well, we're going to cut it probably before December.
But what? So is anyone aware of this?
Yeah,
people know you're growing a mullet.
mullet march? What do you know?
Yeah,
That's a great
is
idea.
this mullet
Joe.
madness?
March.
Mullet madness march.
Million
March.
hand.
Way better than the ice bucket challenge.
Million hand march.
Does anyone know? Well, the ice we couldn't fit a bucket over Mike's head. So the ice bucket challenge is out. What? But I listen. You told me this about a month ago, and my only concern is it doesn't seem to be getting traction. I don't
haven't
see
really
anything on the news. And
we're trying to publicize it. It was my. I always think.
Besides
of these
here,
ideas.
what have you done?
Well, I'm
The
sorry.
18 people at the Scores gig.
We're trying to just like have people like give money per.
Well, has anyone done that?
They've asked about it, and I have to. Sign
They've asked about how to do it.
How did
Yeah.
But it's because Mike's growing a mullet.
I know I have to set the FundMe page. I just have been so running around, and I.
So the kids are dying.
Even though it's 2015, you could say on Staten Island, Mike is getting normal.
Right. I mean, we're trying to do the logistics of it. So I guess I'm going to put the GoFundMe page up tonight.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want him to grow the mullet for like $10. I mean, but
No,
now
it's
it's
gonna be
zero
$1,000
money.
at
It's
least.
actually, if you think about it, it's cost you money.
It's going to be 1,000 at least. No, or better.
I think you should have people give money the bigger that red zit gets above. That's
It's not. That'll be. gone
not
in
going
the day.
anywhere.
No, that's going to be gone tonight.
That's
Mike,
where the
I noticed-
storm's going to hit.
Mike, I noticed also
Listen to me.
people don't. I don't send. I don't follow a lot of people. I'm not technical. I don't follow a lot of even my friends on social media, but people constantly send stuff that you post to me, Mike, because they're fascinated by it.
Oh, really?
And my friend Ben from Clifton sent me a picture with. No, this was John. My friend John sent me this. It just said. All he said was underneath, "You can't make this stuff up." That's what he
No.
said. It's a picture you
Wow.
put on Instagram or Twitter or something. It's a selfie you took, but it's barely visible. Like it's the cameras.
Oh, that was
right,
my Humphrey Bogart 1940s North film.
no. It looks like the first picture ever taken. like you
really?
barely see an image, like Edison with the audio.
I love
with
that
the-
picture. I took it-
Well, you can't see anything. It's
but
literally a blur.
it's
It's
a
a
film-
blur, and you took it, and I guess you reviewed it and said this is fine.
It's
put
film
it
noir.
out, and it said 15 months healthy now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
maybe you
you're
haven't seen
keeping
that.
a monthly. You're giving a monthly update on how long it's been since
It'll be 19 months Saturday.
since you're healthy.
Yeah, he put it on a dating site, scab.com.
No.
What makes you healthy?
Oh, come on. I went from a 4X to an XL.
So you remember the day that you,
Yep.
Yeah.
March 3rd.
in your opinion, that you were healthy?
I am.
But so what was the requirements for being healthy? We said now I'm healthy.
just thinking better about yourself in the brain, first of all. That's more than anything.
So you marked that moment down and said the date, and you're going to give us monthly birthdays. Like
No, why not? I've been sober. I did a lot of stuff. I mean, come on. I've been
sobriety. I
sobriety.
could say. But that's a very definite thing. It's a black and white issue. I stopped drinking and doing drugs. But it's very, very up to someone's sort of opinion on whether or not you're healthy.
I am healthy.
So in your opinion, you got healthy. Did you get any other opinions? Did you say to health experts, listen, I'm about to post that I'm healthy. I want to know if you could double, sort of confirm this for me.
Like an expert, like a doctor.
A doctor confirm this. Or
If I wasn't
Cholesterol
healthy,
level.
I would have been dead for a long time now. 40% body fat, so I would have been gone.
And you call this a life.
Do you think people could argue
Stop bothering me.
Do you think people could argue that you're still not healthy?
I don't care what the fuck people think of me, first of all.
Okay.
That's my opinion. My opinion counts more than anybody else's.
No, this isn't even it. Oh, really? No.
I never cared what anybody thought about me.
This is like the Mona Lisa compared to what I saw.
Mike's Instagram is all pictures of him.
This picture of him,
Well,
while
he looks
barely
good.
visible.
Yeah.
This picture of
I
you,
don't know
while
where
barely
it is.
visible, looks like Annie Leibovitz took 19 months to light it and shot it for the cover of Rolling Stone compared to the picture I saw.
I like to fuck around with stuff. I don't.
Well, okay. Was it a joke?
I don't remember really. You know.
I have to see it now.
You don't remember?
Let me see it.
All right, we're gonna go back to you guys. Twitchels, thanks for being. Twitchels, by the way, Twitchels, you have an open invite on the show. I think you should come in every Thursday.
Hey, dude, if you want me here, I'm here. I just
This is it. This is the one.
Let me
This
see.
is what I saw.
What the fuck is that?
Okay.
That's the best he
This
ever looked.
is what I saw. Mike,
That must
again,
be his Facebook.
This looks
photo.
like someone's dream of a picture. Like
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta get laid. Blur me.
It looks like a spider or something.
it looks like the biggest sandstorm in the history of Egypt. And your
looks like-
friend comes out of like the blue.
It looks like
I really don't give a
Sasquatch
fuck
or
what
the
people
Loch Ness
think. I
monster.
like what I like.
It looks like every picture of the Loch Ness monster. Yeah,
Yeah,
where you go.
perfect.
Is that it? Is that?
Yeah, it's a
I
branch.
really don't care. I like what I like.
It's actually not as good as the Sasquatch stuff. That one Sasquatch picture with the big titted woman walking
You
away.
can jerk off to that one.
Actually,
You can jerk off to that one, Bob.
You can
too.
see Mike's tits in this.
No.
Let me tell you exactly what you wrote. And it got 40 likes, so fuck me. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everyone. Love you all. We'll be healthy 19 months soon. Now, here's where it gets weird. No comma, no form of grammar. 19 months soon, fearing very handsome.
Feeling very handsome.
Mike, it says
I don't
fearing.
care.
All right, Mike, listen. When you take these pictures and then write the post, do you look at it first? Do you edit it? Do you like say? Because everybody does that. When Scorsese does a shot, he goes, "I got to redo it, maybe." Because it's not perfect, and it takes you a second. So in other words, you could have redone it, spelling the word "feeling" right, with a period after 19 months, so it's not fearing. And then we would know to pause, and then we know. So are you? This looks like you're afraid of getting handsome.
I am already.
Are you? So
You
you're getting.
shouldn't be afraid because that's not.
Maybe in your
Sorry.
opinion, it doesn't matter.
Are you
Joe.
so-
In my opinion, I think I'm the best thing that happens. I don't give a fuck.
Woo!
what anybody
Oh, there you go. He's
Joe,
Set him off.
Joe
Set
is
him
very
off.
arrogant. Joe is
I'm
He's so
very
sorry.
arrogant.
I'm
He's fucking.
sorry.
You're worse
Joe, at
than
least I
Daddy.
look like I'm still on MTV 25 years ago. You know what I mean?
Joe is very
Get
arrogant.
now.
I'm not very sports savvy. I love when people
Unleash
slam you with shit that just sounds like a compliment. You look like you were on MTV
Yeah, but
20
Joe,
years
it's not
ago.
1994 anymore.
Well, that could
what I
be
mean?
that could be an insult, I guess.
All right, the year.
In
It makes me
1856,
think I
you're
could
If
be
he
on
said you
SNL.
look like you're on MTV and stop, that's a compliment.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I'm saying he still thinks he's fucking 26 years old.
Look, none of us.
Ain't happening, Joe.
None of us in here has the career of Leonardo DiCaprio. It's
No.
no one's Neil Patrick.
I want to know why that is.
I'm ready to slam people.
I want
are
to
stupid with me
define.
now.
I want to
Twitchell's
define
close.
because I have a baseball.
That's one
hat
thing
on.
about me.
My theme song is my
People
air
get stu-
conditioning here.
That's one thing about me now. People get stupid with me. I don't take fucking shit no more from people.
No, I know.
like that.
Good.
I like
Listen,
that.
I agree with you. I'm just saying the pictures you're taking can be a little more. You know what I mean? Because this looks
No.
like you're
Mike, I
losing
do
your
the
mind.
same thing when I put the words up. It looks like it's right, and I hit send, and then I go, fuck.
No, Levy, forget it. Levy,
yeah.
Levy.
Levy sounds like he's a psychotic. when
Yeah.
he-
Also,
tweets.
just I feel bad now. Just so you
Retweet,
know,
retweet.
Mike, we're on a podcast right now. Like we're supposed to try to slam each other. Like if we're hanging
Well, he
out,
went
I don't
back
say
at you.
that.
He went back at
I'm just saying.
But you get the feeling that even if we were just hanging out, Mike would have had the same reaction.
Well, if I said it when we were just hanging out, he should have that reaction. But we're on a podcast. Someone slams you. You gotta
understand
laugh.
Mike's anger. You're a good-looking guy. You've been doing stand-up. You probably had more women than Mike. He's frustrated. He's frustrated, and he's lashing out at this point.
I'm not frustrated. It's just I don't.
You sound frustrated.
I've been bullied my whole life. I don't take shit from people.
I must say, I love Stacy and her ideas, but this attitude is a lot more disconcerting with the mullet. You look like an angry Guido at a car hop. You know.
Danny Terrio's going to kick somebody's
But
ass.
listen, this attitude is great. I applaud it. And a guy,
like it.
a guy who can relate to it is probably Twitchels. Twitchels, what do you think of Mike's new attitude? How does it relate to your life?
What do I think of his attitude?
I mean, is that new positive attitude?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you if you don't like me, you know?
Oh no, I think it's great. I mean, anybody that looks like Mike, I think it's an attribute to have a positive
Confidence?
attitude.
So you,
See, why does he laugh when he slams?
Twitchels, right? Well, he has Tourette's.
Yeah. He's got a disease.
Wait. He has an awful disease. That makes him more endearing. You,
So
Joe,
it
come off
affects
as
if I was
Yeah.
dying, I could
Arrogant
slam.
MTV.
you, Joe, come off as the quarterback bully.
Yeah.
You do. The rapist.
Wait, stop, guys. Can I talk on my podcast, please? Twitchels. Now, what you're saying is you're slamming Mike's looks. What you're saying is Mike is single. You are single.
No, I'm not slamming his looks.
No, wait, just let me explain. Mike is single, and Mike is single, and you're single.
Right.
What you're saying is, even with your really disconcerting disease, you would never date Mike if he was homosexual as well.
I mean, Mike specifically?
Yeah.
Probably not, but that's not to say that...
You wouldn't for his personality, truthfully.
Personalities, you get big points for that,
Yeah.
Blowjob?
Not enough, though.
Yeah, I don't think there's a scoreboard in the sides of the arena for Mike. Hold on, Mike. God, hold on. My point is that basically... Sorry. No.
Anyone else telling that scoreboard joker would be awful. That's Jay Moore telling that scoreboard joke. You're like, fuck this asshole. I'm not laughing, but you.
Daddy would never like that.
Daddy, oh my God. Oh my God.
My point is I deal with guys of all shapes, sizes, and colors. So it just Mike specifically, maybe it's because I already know him.
Mike, you seem to be laughing. He's saying he would never fuck you in a millennium.
Yeah.
You're and Joe gets your anger, and what happens?
Twitchels is a good guy, right?
Yeah.
I told him when I met him, I wish we could invent the time machine, right? Because I'd go back to anybody picking him and fucking spill more blood than Joe Pesci did in Goodfellas, so people would bond at him.
Say it again.
What?
That was my reaction. I just laughed and nodded. I had no idea what he said the first time.
You go back in time and what?
I think a storm's coming.
We had a time machine, right? You
Yeah,
go
okay,
back
a
in
time machine.
I would love, like, if any, he's
When were you?
such a good
What
guy.
year were you born, Mike?
1958.
What month?
I was born in the 50s.
What month?
No, it was April 3rd.
1958.
No, not 1958. I was.
What did you say that?
You just said it.
What year were you fucking born?
April 3rd, 1961. Eddie Murphy's birthday. Marlon Brando was born in 1928.
Okay, so if you had a time machine,
Yeah.
wouldn't you go back to, I'd say, around
14.
June 1960 and do whatever you could to stop your parents from making love?
Knock the cock
Maybe
right out of him.
force a rubber on your father.
No, I would have definitely, what do you call it?
Spilling on the bed.
I would do some other things with a time machine. That's not worth it, really.
Would you
why
go
would
back?
you-
Instead of going back and maybe killing Hitler or Jeffrey Dahmer
Yeah.
as children, you would go back and what would you do? You'd stop all the people from bullying Twitchell?
Well, they would do
If
it
they bothered
together.
him, I'd be like, I'd pop them, no problem.
Okay, and so, you think Twitchers would be a little weirded out by this strange kid who comes and just beats people up?
No, because you know what? It's always good. You know
How
why?
old are you in this scenario? Your age now?
No.
How old
Maybe
would
like
you
a
be?
teenager, like maybe like 12 or
I
so.
think this sounds like a great film. Like we could
Right.
write like
Yeah.
My Bodyguard.
It sounds
Remember
like-
that movie,
yes,
My
I love that.
Bodyguard.
Yeah, it's a great
we go
movie.
back in time, and those guys, he's his bodyguard. And
I'd be like, you get started something with him, you're going to have to fucking finish me.
But it's going to end like Philadelphia.